YouTube? It's your boy Chizzle, and I am back with another video. And I know y'all haven't seen me in a while, but I'm back and I'm about to do a reaction video. This is going to be my first reaction video. I know y'all usually watch my gaming videos, but I'm trying to switch it up a little bit, do something different. You know, do like gaming videos and reaction videos, or just reaction videos. But this is about what NBA legends think of Stephen Curry. Now, y'all might not know, but Curry, man, that's my favorite basketball player. As you can see right here, I got Curry on my wall. No weird stuff, but Curry, man, that's so inspirational. That's what Flight said. So, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get right into the video.
With Steph gaining praise from NBA players for skills that changed the league forever, it turns out not everyone is on the same page. While some NBA legends think Curry is the greatest shooter of all time, players like the GOAT himself, Michael Jordan, think otherwise. Allen Iverson is one of the best ball handlers in the
MJ, if you say Curry sucks, who are you? You're quote-unquote the best player. You're like 70. You're retired. Curry can 100% shoot better than you.
NBA history and is considered one of the best point guards and facilitators to ever play the game. When you talk about Steph Curry, Iverson loves the kid and has nothing but great things to say about him. Iverson made comments about the Golden State Warriors point guard at a Philadelphia 76ers event that was held at the famed Palestra Arena. During the event, Iverson said, "He's incredible. He's different. He's different. He's something we've never seen. We've never seen this. It's crazy to me, like just me being the biggest Michael Jordan fan, to see somebody come around like this. I have my idea of being incredible, you know what I mean? But this dude right here, like, it's different. It's a whole different monster as far as his handle and the way he shoots. Come on. You know you ain't never seen
Curry
nothing like this." Iverson thinks very highly of the sharpshooter, and during an All-Star game, Iverson had a mic'd-up conversation with Steph Curry, and he told Curry, "You're in my top 5 all day." Iverson is talking about his list of all-time greats in the history of the NBA, and Curry is right behind Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Shaquille O'Neal. Curry has even said in the past that he's always wanted to play like Iverson, and while on the podcast All the Smoke on Showtime, the two-time most valuable player explained what it was like to be recognized by a great like Iverson when he said, "I ain't never had a big head. That dude who I picked up a lot of games and inspiration from, he's now looking at my game." Some OGs, they don't want to relinquish the praise. Same way we respect the OGs, we want it both ways. So when you do hear that, that means something. Since Steph Curry was drafted to the NBA in 2009, he single-handedly changed the way the NBA is played and has made people believe he is the best shooter ever. One of those to think he is the best at what he does is Hall of Fame point guard Steve Nash. Steve Nash had a lot to say about the sharpshooter that will one day be in the Hall of Fame. And during an interview with Rick Bucher from Bleacher Report, truly from the eye test, he's the greatest there's ever been. The only pause I have is from fear of being ignorant. Am I missing someone? Does he need to play longer or do it longer? Does he have to do it in the playoffs more years? But my first reaction is, why not? He's as good as anyone I can think of on every level. Pure shooting, array of shots, percentage getting hot, plays to the end. He checks all the boxes. He's probably going to shoot a lower percentage than me his whole career because he's going to take more shots, and he should. It's just a difference in mentality. I would shoot a higher percentage than Steph because I was much more conservative. I would try to shoot as high a percentage as possible to save shots for my teammates and then shoot more in the fourth quarter. I had coaches tell me I was hurting our team at times by trying to set up my teammates, but I always thought I got it back by how I made them feel and incorporated them into the offensive scheme and the chemistry of the team. He's capable of that, but he's more inclined to score. There are things he can do that I can't. He's such a beautiful shooter with such an array of shots and such a quick release. You wouldn't want to take that away from him at all. Steph takes it to another level. He can do it from deeper, and frankly, I never took a step back and making it. You add that to all the other shots, it could be a clincher in his game of deciding who's the best. With Nash being one of the 6 players in NBA history to be a part of the 50-40-90 club, it's safe to say that Nash knows what he's talking about when he sees a blessed shooter from deep. When it comes to talking about Curry, Shaq has talked about Curry a few different times. The first time was when the Hall of Famer was celebrating his 46th birthday on a set of players-only broadcasts, and O'Neal and his co-host got into a discussion about the Golden State Warriors star player Steph Curry. When it was the big man's turn to talk, he opened up his statement with, "He's my favorite player to watch."
Of course.
Shaq continued to talk about the insane.
Who is he? If Curry is not your favorite player to watch, And who is he?
Sharpshooter by saying, I don't know if he knows this, but he's my favorite player to watch right now. When he first came in, he'd throw that stuff up and you'd be like, that's luck. 2-3 championships, he's still doing it. So that means he's consistent. He's really a great player. I love watching him. If I was a fan and I had to pay to watch somebody, of course it's LeBron and those guys, but I'd definitely go to Golden State and watch him play. But that was one time of many where Shaq has complimented Curry, and another time was while he was a guest on Conan on TBS. Conan had brought up something that not a lot of people probably knew about the NBA legend, and that is that Shaq used to let people score if he liked them or respected the way they played the game. Shaq mentioned a few names, and Curry was amongst those, and Shaq answered by saying, okay, Tracy McGrady, 2 or 3 plays. Let me see what you got. Only time I didn't do it was when I was in playoff mode. But other than that, even though I'm a player, there are a lot of guys I really respect. If I was playing now, I would let Steph Curry score all the time. I love his game. He's my favorite player. Larry Bird was one of the best shooters in the NBA during his whole career with the Boston Celtics, and he thinks very highly of the talented sharpshooter Steph Curry. Curry is considered the greatest shooter of all time, and even Hall of Famers like Larry Legend don't let loose on the compliments. During an interview, Larry Bird goes into detail on what he thinks about Curry and the way he plays the game, and Bird said, the rules have really helped him out. Back in the day when a player like him came through the lane, guys would chuck him. Now you can't touch him. So Curry can get to where he wants to go faster and get set for the shot quicker. Isaiah Thomas used to go by you in a heartbeat too, but Isaiah couldn't shoot like this kid. This kid has a little of everything, going to the rim, the floaters, the banks. For deep range, I don't know if there's any.
You just said he has a little of everything. His shooting, 99. Playmaking, 99. Finishing, 80. Defense, 75. That's what I think.
Body better. What a weapon a shooter like Curry is, that with the green light from his coach. Missing 1 or 2 shots means nothing to him. He just goes back deeper. He can make you look bad in a hurry. This kid's got to go down in history as one of the greatest shooters who ever played our game. Charles Barkley is in the NBA Hall of Fame, and although he doesn't have any championships, his knowledge of the game and his opinion matters to a lot of people. Barkley is one of the main people on ESPN during basketball season, but you mainly see him on Inside the NBA. As one of the hosts of the show, they get into a lot of debates on who the all-time greats are, and during a discussion on who the top 5 in the NBA are right now, Charles did not have Stephen Curry in his. Charles explained that his top 5 includes Giannis, LeBron, James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kawhi Leonard. But in 2019, Charles...
That's why you have no championship right there. That's why. No offense, no disrespect. But no disrespect, you are Giannis. But Giannis, I think he's overpowered, right? If you clamp down his finishing, he's over with. He can't. He can shoot, but he's not consistent. If he shoots 10 shots, he'll make like 1 or 2 of them. All they got is him and Chris Middleton. Well, they got some more players, but the second option is Chris Middleton. Y'all just gotta stop his shooting. He can't do much else but shoot, really. And Giannis is just overpowered. So
Barkley changed his mind, and during an interview with Pardon the Interruption, he explained how he really feels about Steph Curry's skill. During the interview, he says, 100% wrong. Steph Curry has put his name back in the conversation. We talk about the best players in the world. We talk about KD. We talk about Giannis, Kawhi, LeBron. Steph Curry is proving to us he's a 2-time MVP. But when Charles Barkley gets into the discussion of what he thinks about Steph Curry's skill set, he isn't very impressed by it. During an interview with Dime magazine, Barkley said, he's just a great shooter. It's a totally different animal. He's not more than a shooter. He's just a great shooter. I wouldn't say that, but he's not a great playmaker. He's just a great shooter. Michael could do it all when it comes to...
disrespect right there. That is disrespect. Curry can shoot and he can play. What are you talking about? He can shoot. People realize how good a shooter he is. They forgot that he can play make. Like, y'all just get the fact that he can just shoot. Yeah, he can shoot, but he can play make at the same time.
The game of basketball. He could dunk, shoot, play defense, and all the little things it takes to be the best at basketball. So if you're going to look at opinions from legends about other players, his is pretty important, and what he says about Steph Curry might make some basketball fans angry. During a segment on the Today Show, Michael Jordan was doing an interview with Craig Melvin, and during the interview, Melvin asked Jordan about the people Jordan would pick for a pickup game, and Jordan answered by saying, "I'm going in the trenches. I played against and with all these guys. I'm going with who I know. Every single night, their responsibility to go out there and represent greatness every single night." Craig followed up the statement with a simple question by asking, "So Steph Curry shouldn't be offended when he watches this?" The way Michael answered the question probably made people mad, especially ones who are fans of Curry, and Jordan said, "I hope not. He's still a great player. Not a Hall of Famer yet, though. He's not." Curry fired back at Jordan during an interview with Full Size Run show for sneaker magazine Soul Collector, and someone asked Curry if he's ever autographed a pair of sneakers and sent them to a hater, and Curry answered the question taking shots at Jordan's remarks about him, and he said, "I might have to send them to MJ." Although Curry was presumably joking, he may have been angry with Jordan's remarks about him, considering Curry most likely idolized the guy growing up and being so close and in love with the game of basketball. If you've enjoyed this video, then we're sure you'll enjoy
Everybody who said Curry's not good, y'all are tripping. But that is the end of the video. It's Chizzle. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'm out. Peace.